Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls JV Basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined by Julia Habman as the OSN technical engineer and Nick Wysong as the Oriole Sports Network cameraman. The Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals in town tonight, and we're getting a little bit of a late start, folks. They got a little bit of a late start from Muskegon Orchard View, and of course the roads probably out there were not the best coming from Muskegon heading north. We'd like to thank House of Flavors, our exclusive pregame sponsor, as well as Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Here are your starting lineups for the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals, coached by Carnisha Kaiser. Starting at the guards, number 3, Audrey Wemple. She is a sophomore. Number 12, Jada Toby. She is a freshman. The forwards are number 4, Bernia Betts. She is a sophomore. Number 23, Layla Alim, a freshman. And number 24, Adriana Thorson, a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird. Starting at the guards, number 13, Claire Keith. She is a freshman. Number 30, Heston Stowe, a freshman. Number 43, Grace Forfinski, a freshman. Starting center, number 5, Eloise Kwitneski. She is a freshman. The starting forward, number 1, Raven Thomas, a sophomore. The Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals getting set for action. Thad Shank will be sitting in with me doing color commentary for the varsity game tonight. Ludington JVs in their home white jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Muskegon Orchard View in their cardinal red with white lettering and white numerals trimmed in black. And here we go, Ludington and Muskegon Orchard View girls JV basketball on this Thursday, February 13th. The tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles with the ball, Heston Stowe. She'll give it now to Forfinski. Her shot up and good. Boy, a quick start there for the Orioles, and they get their first points 6 seconds into the ball game. Grace Forfinski with the basket. And now the Oriole defense will cause a turnover. Grace Forfinski. Asher is her brother. And she'll trigger it in now to Claire Keith. Over to the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. Back to Keith. They'll swing it now to Heston Stowe. She'll give it to Forfinski on the baseline. A beautiful pass there from Forfinski to Kwitneski, but she couldn't get the ball to go. And here come the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. 7:27 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 2, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. Ball deflected, and coming up with a steal for the Orioles, number 30, Heston Stowe, and she gets fouled. I was mentioning House of Flavors, folks. They are the exclusive pregame sponsor of the Ludington Orioles here on the OSN. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in beautiful downtown Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. Hey, there's a three-pointer for the Orioles, number 13, Claire Keith. She finds nothing but net there, and she tickles the twines, and now Ludington up 5-0 with 6:56 to go in this opening quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 3, and that is Audrey Wemple. Wemple guarded there by Forfinski. Her pass deflected, and coming up with it, the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. She'll give it now to Keith. Keith to Forfinski. Forfinski dishes it back out to Raven Thomas. Now she'll kick it out to Claire Keith at the free throw line. Kwitneski, her shot up, no good. Long rebound there to Heston Stowe. Thomas with it now. Over to Keith. Keith, they'll work it in. Kwitneski, baseline jumper Forfinski. Good! Great ball movement by the Orioles, and it ends in a baseline mid-range jumper for Grace Forfinski. There's a steal by Claire Keith. Her shot no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. As I was mentioning, House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. First free throw, no good. Claire Keith at the free throw line. Second attempt, up and good. Claire Keith gets 1 of 2. She's got 4 points in this first quarter. Ludington up 8-0. 5:55 left in the first quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals. Wemple. Now we're going to have an over and back violation called on the Cardinals. Good defense there by Grace Forfinski. Hey, Oriole Nation, Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play proud, play strong, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Heston Stowe has the basketball. She'll pass it now to Keith for 3. Good! Claire Keith from the far baseline. Nothing but net once again, and she's got 7 points. Ludington up 11-0. Heston Stowe now to Raven Thomas. They'll swing it around. Claire Keith with it. Nice pass. Oh, a sweet pass there. Forfinski with the assist. Kwetneski with the basket. Orioles up 13-0. 5:01 to go. Opening quarter shot put up no good. Rebound to OV's number 23, and that's Layla Alim. Shot put up by OV, no good. Rebound to Kwetneski. And here comes Heston Stowe. Her pass deflected there by the Cardinals' Audrey Wemple. Ludington will get it right back. Now they'll turn it right back over to OV. Bernea Betts has it. Ludington gets a steal, and Forfinski will get the basket, give the assist there to Claire Keith. 4:21 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 15, Muskegon Orchardview nothing. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We want to recognize Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family-owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. And Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union, the exclusive sponsor of the halftime show here on the Oriole Sports Network. Dan Snagowski says he's watching. Go O's. Also, a big shout out to Evan Claveau, who says, "Hi, Julia. I am watching the game at home. Go Orioles." And he also said hi, Scoop. Sue Smith says go O's, and Rochelle Higgins, her and Ella Higgins, watching from their usual spot in Carlisle, Arkansas. I wonder if the temperature in Carlisle right now is the same as it is here in nice warm Ludington, Michigan. It's about 18 degrees out right now, I believe. Okay, here come the Orioles. And checking into the game, there's number 3, Allie Brandt. She's a sophomore. Had a nice chat with her parents before the game tonight. Ball was a little bit too far for her. It goes off of her tennis shoe out of bounds. Also in the game for Ludington right now is number 22, Chuck the Duck, Charlie Morse. And you have in there number 0, Delana Slater, as well as number 25, Leanna Veneman. OV has the basketball. Ludington has a 15-0 lead, 3:34 to go. Shot put up by Wemple, no good. Ball fought for, and coming away with it, actually it's a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Muskegon Orchardview Cardinals. OV will trigger it into Wemple. Wemple now over to her teammate, Liasia Alema. And there's a basket for OV. And getting the basket, number 3, Audrey Wemple. Ludington 15, Muskegon Orchardview 2. 3:08 to go in the opening quarter. Drive by Veneman. She'll kick it out now to Stowe. There's a shot up by Brandt. No good. Rebound to Morse. Morse to Brandt. Back to Morse. Now they'll get it to Veneman on the baseline. Her shot up and no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds, and it will be Muskegon Orchard View basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee is a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. They're also the exclusive sponsor of the post-game show here on the Oriole Sports Network. Charlie Morse with a shot, no good. Gets the rebound. Now she'll hit Delana Slater with the pass. Slater's shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot two. Foul called on Brenaya Betts for Muskegon Orchard View. Slater at the free throw line for the Orioles. First shot is no good.
In for Orchard View, number 12, Jada Toby, and number 21, Liv Wojcicka.
Checking into the OV lineup. Re-entering, I should say. Number 21. There's a second shot's up and in by Slater, second free throw. 21, Livier Mojica is in. She's a sophomore. There's a steal and a basket for the Orioles, number 30, Heston Stowe. Also back into the OV lineup, number 12, Jada Toby. Ludington 18, Muskegon Orchard View 2, 2:25 remaining in the opening quarter. Heston Stowe with it. She'll give it now to Veneman. Her shot no good. Charlie Morse with it. Morse cross-court pass to Heston Stowe. They'll swing it now to Brandt. Over to Morse for three. No good. Rebound to the Cardinals, number 12, Jada Toby. Toby's pass intended for Layla Alim. She catches up to it. Now she'll give it to her teammate, Liasia Alamia. And the Orioles have it. Morse's pass to Brandt. Brandt's pass is picked off now by the Cardinals' number 4, and that was Brenaya Betts. 1:45 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up 18-2. Big shout out to my good friend Mike Benedict and his business, Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors of the Orioles here on the OSN. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. OV with the basketball, 1:16 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles with a 16-point lead, 18-2. Now we're going to have a foul called, and it will be called on number 30, Heston Stowe. OV triggers the ball in. Layla Alim will get it into Brenaya Betts. Brenaya Betts with it. Now to Jada Toby. Shot up and no good by the Cardinals. Rebound to the Orioles. And rebounding that ball was number 25, Leanna Veneman. Morse with it now. To Veneman, up and no good. Ball fought for. We had about 4 people. 2 Orioles and 2 Cardinals were in that tie-up exchange. Audrey Wemple checks back into the OV lineup. Heston Stowe will trigger the ball. A nice pass. Shot up by Slater, no good. Slater, second attempt, no good. Wemple with the ball for OV. 32 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Shot up, no good by OV. Oh, it's 37 degrees in Carlisle, Arkansas. Thanks, Rochelle. Rochelle Higgins with that report. She says it's mostly sunny and 37 degrees. So a little bit warmer than it is here in Ludington. Christine Schaefer says go O's. So does David Buskirk. Big O's fans on the Oriole Sports Network. A bird's eye view of local sports. 21 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 18-2. Charlie Morse has it. She'll give it now to Heston Stowe. Stowe to Morse, open for three, and no good. She had a great look at that shot right there. She was hustled, and she got a rebound back. Another three up and a little off the mark there by the Orioles' number 3, Allie Brandt, and that's the end of the first quarter. And let's see if we have a foul called here. Yes, we do. We do have a foul called. So hold on, folks. We're not going to break yet. At the free throw line for the Orioles will be number 0, Delana Slater. First free throw is no good. Second attempt up and good. Slater gets 1 of 2 free throws. So your score at the end of the first quarter of play here at Hawley Gym girls JV basketball, the Ludington Orioles 19, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 2. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Hey, Oriole Nation, Ludington Paint and Glass has been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is super proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington 19, Muskegon Orchard View 2. We're 15 seconds into the second quarter right now. Audrey Wemple has the ball. She'll give it now to her teammate Jada Toby. Shot up by Toby, no good, knocked out of bounds, and it will be Muskegon Orchard View basketball. Tonight's Indian Summer Varsity player in the spotlight will be Leonie Sensfelder, and her interview will air at halftime. I had a real nice interview with her last night, our foreign exchange student from Germany. That's Leonie Sensfelder. Muskegon Orchard View with the ball. Ludington has a 17-point lead, 19-2. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 30. That's Alamia. We have a double dribble violation on the Cardinals. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Forfinski, Thomas, Keith, Kwitneski, and number 44 making her first appearance of the ball game, and that is Maddie Kalinowski. She is a freshman. Forfinski, Claire Keith, Kalinowski. They'll get it now to Kwitneski. Took her a couple attempts, but if at first you don't succeed, try again. She gets the basket. Eloise Kwitneski. She's got 4 points in the first half. Ludington up 21-2. Wemple with it for the Cardinals. Claire Keith almost had herself a steal, but she forces one there. And, well, Kwitneski had it momentarily. Now OV gets the ball right back. Wemple with it. Shot up by her teammate. That was number 12, Jada Toby. Now with the ball, Liasia Alamia. Toby with it now. Toby trying to get the ball to Adriana Thorson. It ends up in the hands of Alamia. Now Kwetneski deflects it away, and here comes Claire Keith. Keith shot up. Good control there by Claire Keith as she gets the basket. 9 points in the first half for Claire Keith. There's another steal for the Orioles. Wide open underneath, shot up and no good there by Kalinowski. Then Thomas with the shot, no good. Ball fought for. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Carnisha Kaiser of the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. And it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. And we're going to tell you about Ludington Chiropractic. Hey, if you are having back and neck pain and need to relieve that pain, go see Dr. Mark Yeck. He's an outstanding chiropractor. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. It's right next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. It's 5:26 to go in the opening half. Ludington 23, Muskegon Orchard View 2, and a traveling violation on the Cardinals. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 0, Delana Slater. Also in number 42, Annika Heemstra. Checking in as well, 25, Leanna Veneman. 22, Charlie Morse. And number 3, Allie Brandt. Charlie Morse with the ball now, over to Allie Brandt. Allie Brandt wears a good number, number 3. That's my absolute favorite number, my high school baseball number. So the number of my favorite all-time Detroit Tiger and Major League Baseball player, Alan Trammell. Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, I should say. All right, Charlie Morse with the ball. She'll give it now to Slater. Slater to Brandt. Cross-court, Veneman with it. Veneman back now to Charlie Morse. Morse will swing it back to Veneman. She's going to drive, left-hand dribble. Shot up and no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touched by Delana Slater. 4:52 remaining in the opening half. Ludington up 23-2. The Orioles were up 19-2 at the end of the first quarter. With the ball for the Cardinals, number 4, Brenea Betts. There's a shot up and just off the mark by Ronea Barnett, who's checked into the game. And with the ball now for the Orioles, number 25, Leanna Veneman. Veneman to Morse. Cross court now to Brandt. Brandt will give it to Heemstra. Her shot up, no good. Heemstra took about a 15-footer, had a good look at it, and now good job there by Charlie Morse. She causes a turnover. We have 4:18 to go in the second quarter. Ball's triggered in there by Allie Brandt to Charlie Morse. Now to Slater. Brandt fakes the 3. Morse will take the 3. No good. Rebound to the Cardinals, number 23, Layla Alim. Bringing the ball up, Brenea Betts. Betts, baseline jumper up, no good. Rebound up and off the mark there by Jada Toby. Ball fought for. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Cardinals. After tonight, our next broadcast will be on Tuesday, February 18th, right back here at Hawley. Girls basketball, the Montague Wildcats are in town. We will live stream the JV game on the OSN, and then the varsity will be on both the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Boys are scheduled to play tomorrow night. We will not be there broadcasting that game at Muskegon Orchard View. Steal for Charlie Morse. Morse shot up and no good. Kept alive by Morse. Slater with it. Her shot. Good! Delana Slater. Offensive board and the putback. Ludington 25. Muskegon Orchard View 2. There's a shot up by OV off the mark. A foul now called on the Orioles' Delana Slater. At the free throw line for the Cardinals, number 23, Layla Alim. Alim's first attempt is up and good.
In for Orchard View, number 30,
25-3, Ludington up. That was Ron Guidry's record in 1978 when he won the American League Cy Young Award for the New York Yankees. He went 25-3 that year. Second attempt up, no good. Rebound to the Orioles. Leanna Veneman. Charlie Morse with it now. Over to trying to get the ball to Heemstra. Heemstra fighting for it. She keeps it alive, and now it ends up in the hands of Allie Brandt. Over now to Heston Stowe to Charlie Morse. Morse to Heemstra. Heemstra loses it. And coming out there, now losing it is, and there's a basket. OV lost the ball right there. It was stolen by the Orioles' Leanna Veneman, who gets the basket. Ludington 27, Muskegon Orchard View 3. Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning. I always liked him as a pitcher for the New York Yankees. He had electric stuff. Southpaw pitcher. Into the OV lineup, number 34, Ariana Kubanek. She is a sophomore. There's a steal by the Orioles. They'll get it ahead. Brandt with it. Brandt has it knocked away now by the Cardinals, number 12, Jada Toby. 1:57 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 27, Muskegon Orchard View 3. Shot on the way by the Cardinals' Adriana Thorson, no good. And Charlie Morse has it for Ludington. Charlie will slow things up. She'll give the ball now to Heston Stowe. They'll work it now to Veneman. Veneman back, three-point attempt by Morse, up and no good. Long rebound to Charlie Morse. She'll give it now to Allie Brandt. Back to Morse. They'll work it in now. Veneman, shot blocked. Heemstra, good! Annika Heemstra with the rebound and the basket. Ludington 29, Muskegon Orchard View 3. Now a foul is going to be called there on Charlie Morse. Very aggressive work there by Morse, and she got called for the foul. Grace Forfinski will check into the Oriole lineup. I'd like to give a shout out to a huge Ludington Oriole fan, tuned in often on the OSN, and that would be Eleanor Anderson. All right, here comes Heston Stowe. Her pass deflected, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Allie Brandt. Jeffrey Hansen is tuned in. He says, let's go O's. He's also a hardcore Ludington Oriole fan. Kate Mayfield, hello from Illinois. We're medium obsessed with Grace Forfinsko. So Kate Mayfield, I think she's the president of the Grace Forfinski fan club, so that's awesome. Very good. Now we have an OV player injured. That does not look good, and we are going to step aside right now. You're watching the Ludington Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. They're up 29-3, and we will be back after these messages.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. we're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
The injured Cardinal is number 25, Ronea Barnett. She's being assisted to the Muskegon Orchard View bench. 1 minute to go exactly in this first half. Ludington up 29-3. Ronea was also received some assistance there from LHS athletic trainer Miss Jen Mraz. Orchard View basketball. Ball's triggered in by Layla Alim, and she'll give it to her teammate Brenea Betts. Betts. There's a steal by Grace Forfinski. Grace getting bodied pretty good over there by Lieja Alemia. And now a traveling violation will be called on the Orioles. Grace has a big smile on her face, like, what the heck was that traveling? Like she's saying, I got assisted a little bit there. All right, with the ball for the Cardinals, number 4, Brenea Betts. Now a turnover by the Cardinals. 31 seconds to go in this opening half. Orioles are up 29-3. Allie Brandt with the ball. Now to Grace Forfinski. Back to Brandt. Back to Forfinski. Now to Brandt. Little pitch and catch going on there. And now a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. There's a steal by Grace Forfinski. Shot good! Forfinski with the steal and the basket. She's got 8 points in this first half. Now a traveling violation on the Cardinals. Ludington up 31-3. As I was alluding to Urca Auto Center, they are proud to offer these values in their sales and business practices so the customers keep returning. The vehicles on their lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see them today. The Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Three-pointer, no good at the buzzer, put up by Allie Brandt, but a good first half for the Ludington Orioles. Your score at the end of the second quarter, and we're at the half. The Ludington Orioles 31, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 3. And before we go to the break, I am going to finish this spot off for Urca. The Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And now, folks, we are at halftime. We will step aside, and we will be back in 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're at the half. Girls JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 31, the Muskegon Orchardview Cardinals 3. We want to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. By the way, if you're on your way to the game, make sure you stop at the concession booth, the concession stand as you walk in here, and say hello to Joe Holmes and Sierra Holmes and the softball players there. They do a great, great job out there in the lounge, not the lounge, the lobby area here at Ludington High School. So keep up the good work there. Ludington girls softball, Joe Holmes, Sierra Holmes, and the rest of the players. All right, scoring in that second quarter, Ludington had 12 points and OV had 1. So Ludington outscored OV 19-2 in the opening 8 minutes of play, 12-1 in the second quarter, and Ludington leads 31-3. Scoring for Muskegon Orchardview, 2 points for Audrey Wemple and a point for Layla Aleem. For the Ludington Orioles, 4 points for Delana Slater, 4 for Eloise Kwitneski, 9 for Claire Keith, 2 for Leanna Veneman, 2 for Heston Stowe, and 8 points for Grace Forfinski. Again, the Orioles' next broadcast after tonight's girls varsity game here at Hawley Gym against the Cardinals will be on Tuesday, February 18th, right back here at Hawley Gym. That'll be girls JV, girls varsity basketball against the Montague Wildcats. Then after that, Thursday, February 20th, we'll be on the road heading north, and we're going to Benzonia to cover the boys JV and boys varsity game against the Benzie Central Huskies. Tuesday, February 25th, back here at Hawley, girls JV and girls varsity basketball against the Muskegon Reese Puffer Rockets. And on Thursday, February 27th, back here at Hawley, girls JV, girls varsity basketball against the Benzie Central Huskies. After that, we will have boys and girls districts coming at you, the pairings, times, locations, all that good stuff. TBA, to be announced. The other night, I announced the Ludington boys first team All-Staters. It's a kind of a tradition I do every year, once for the boys, once for the girls. For the Ludington girls first team All-Staters in basketball, 1982, 1983, this was Class B first team All-Staters. Nan Gillespie, who was Ludington's first All-State basketball player. She was a two-time All-Stater, first girl in Ludington basketball history to score 1,000 points. And she was a classmate of mine. She's now in the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. 1985, Annie Toole. 1988, Lisa Schillinger and Becky Hackert. 1989, Leah Peterson. 1991, Molly Gretzinger. 1994, 1995, 1996, Ludington's only three-time first-team All-Stater, Mandy Stowe, also the career record holder in points at Ludington High School with 2,160 in her career. 2008, Nikki Arner. 2009, Nikki Arner. And Ludington's last All-State basketball player in 2013, De'Erica Varenhorst. So those are your girls' first team All-Staters, girls basketball for the Ludington Orioles. The Ludington boys will next be in action tomorrow night, February 14th, at Muskegon Orchard View High School, as they will take on the Cardinals. Tip-off scheduled for 7 p.m. for the varsity game. We'll be giving you updates. We'll try to give you updates on that. I don't know. I might have a Valentine's dinner date with my beautiful wife, Michelle, tomorrow night. So, in fact, I think we got a date for La Fiesta in Hart. Yes, looking forward to that. All right, we're going to step aside right now. When we return, we'll have the start of the second half right here on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're 9 seconds into the second half. Ludington with the basketball. They lead 31-3. The ball will be triggered in by Raven Thomas. She'll get it in to Claire Keith. Her three-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Keith. Now over to Heston Stowe. Kwitneski with it. Good hustle there. Oh, great hustle by the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. She saved that ball from going out of bounds. Now to Kwitneski, to Keith. Keith will swing it to Forfinski for three. It's going to be short. However, it ends up in the hands of Eloise Kwitneski, and she gets the basket. 6 points for Kwitneski in this ball game. Ludington 33, Muskegon Orchard View 3. Cardinals on the attack. Brianna Betts with the ball. Her shot is up and over the backboard, out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Bringing the ball up will be Claire Keith. Now to Raven Thomas. To Forfinski. Back to Keith. Keith will swing it now to Stowe. Now to Kwitneski. Kwitneski's pass is deflected out of bounds there by Muskegon Orchard View's number 24, Adriana Thorson. Raven Thomas will trigger it in. Claire Keith fakes the three, gives it now to Heston Stowe. Stowe back to Keith. They'll work it now. Kwitneski down on the baseline. They'll swing it now to Forfinski, back to Stowe. Now to the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas. God! Raven Thomas with a nice bank shot. She kissed it off the glass right there with that left hand. Now Ludington is up 35-3. There's a steal by Raven Thomas. She'll get the ball to Kwitneski. Now over to Heston Stowe. Stowe, Keith, Kwitneski, Thomas. Thomas shot no good, out of bounds, and it will be Oriole basketball. My RV Rentals LLC says go O's, as does Neil Kennedy. He says let's go O's from Polka, West Virginia. It's good to know we got Oriole fans out in Polka, West Virginia. Go O's. Eloise Kwitneski is at the free throw line. Ludington up 35-3. Eloise first free throw is up and no good. 6:05 left in this third quarter. 32-point Oriole lead. Into the Cardinal lineup, number 30, Lieja Alamea. Second attempt up and good by Eloise Kwitneski. 36-3, Ludington with the lead. Jada Toby with the ball for the Cardinals. Now she loses it. Grace Forfinski has it. Back to Heston Stowe. Heston will give it to Forfinski. Nice ball movement. Oh, what ball movement there. Kwitneski, a beautiful pass there to the wrecking ball. Raven Thomas, who gets the basket. Ludington up 38-3, 5:32 left in the third quarter. Wemple will get the ball now to Lieja Alamea. Alamea loses it, gets it back. Got a collision there, and now we're going to have a traveling violation called on the Cardinals. Audrey Wemple really went down hard there. .521 left in the third. Orioles 38, Cardinals 3. Raven Thomas with it. Keith now to Forfinski, back to Keith. Claire Keith. Her pass is deflected, and coming away with it for the Cardinals, number 30, Lieja Alamea. Alamea with it. Now a foul will be called on Claire Keith.
Foul on Ludington, number 13, Claire Keith, her first, team first.
There's a shot put up by the Cardinals, no good. Kwitneski with the rebound. Nice pass to Forfinski. Shot up, good. Grace Forfinski with the basket. Eloise Kwitneski with the assist. Ludington 40, Muskegon Orchard View 3. There's another steal by the Orioles. Forfinski shot, good. Ludington 42, Muskegon Orchard View 3. The state-mandated running clock is now in effect. Wemple with it for the Cardinals. And there's a deflection right there. That ended up getting the Cardinal player. That was number 30, Lieja Alamea. Came in a bad angle, got her right in the face there. She looks like she's okay, rubbing her right cheek a bit. Ludington 42, Muskegon Orchard View 3. Stowe has it now to Keith. They'll swing it over to Allie Brandt, who's checked into the game. Allie is a sophomore. She wears jersey number 3. Another great pass. And that pass, give the assist to Slater and give the basket to Veneman. Leanna Veneman, who's just checked into the game, along with Delana Slater. Orioles up 44-3, 3:40 left in the third quarter. Ball free on the court. Wemple comes up with it for the Cardinals. Wemple still with it. 3:20 left in the third quarter. There's a shot by Wemple, up no good. Long rebound to Leanna Veneman. She'll give it now to Claire Keith. Keith now over to Allie Brandt. Back to Claire Keith. Keith now over to Heston Stowe, to Delana Slater. And a shot put up there by Veneman, no good, but she's fouled. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Free throws up, and first one is good. Good hometown bounce there. You can call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Leanna Veneman, second attempt from the charity stripe. Good. 6 points in the game for Veneman. Orioles up 46-3. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Wemple, there's a steal there. Heston Stowe with the steal. The Orioles got a 4-on-1 break here. It's a 5-on-1 break. They'll get it to Slater, shot up and in. The assist to Heston Stowe. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 3. 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Some nice dribbling there by Wemple. Shot up and good! Audrey Wemple with some fancy dribbling there. She put up a shot which banked off of the glass, and Ludington now up 48-5. 1:17 left in this third quarter. There's a steal by the Cardinals. Wemple with it. Wemple with a shot, no good. Rebound OV, no good, but a foul called there on Leanna Veneman. Going to the free throw line for the Cardinals will be number 24, Adriana Thorson. Running clock is in effect. Ludington up again, 48-5. First free throw is up and in by Thorson. Coming into the Oriole lineup, number 50, Kimmy Hodges. Kimmy is a freshman. Second attempt by Thorson. Up and no good. It'll be Ludington basketball. 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 6. Stowe will get the ball to Hodges. Now a shot up, little short there by Veneman. 5 seconds to go in this third quarter. They will get a shot off. It's no good, and your score at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, girls JV basketball. The Ludington Orioles 48, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 6. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Hey, Oriole Nation, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. It's Dr. Jacob Singh in North Star Chiropractic. Also located at 913 South Washington Avenue in beautiful downtown Ludington, Trevor Scott. Well, actually, no, they're not located in the heart of downtown Ludington. They're down more in down in 4th Ward, but that's still a beautiful area as well. Okay, Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. You know, speaking of 4th Ward, my dad has very fond memories of 4th Ward. That's where he grew up, down on 5th Street. So he his whole life has talked very fondly of his growing up there and all the times he had down there in Ludington's 4th Ward. All right, we're about to begin play here in the 4th quarter. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 6. Looks like we're going to have a technical foul here. I don't know if there's something in the book. Might be something in the official book right here. But we're going to have Muskegon Orchard View's Audrey Wemple at the free throw line before this 4th quarter has even begun. So this will be some sort of technical with a official book violation, I'm sure. Wemple gets the first free throw. Second attempt. Is up and no good. So Wemple gets one of two technical shots right there. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 7.
Technical foul on Ludington, team first. Shooting for Orchard View is number 3, Audrey Wemple.
So the officials meeting right now. They're having a confab out there on the hard court. And while they're talking, we'd like to send a shout out to the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling. And Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. There's a three-point attempt up, no good. It'll be Ludington basketball. Checking into the Cardinal lineup, number 12, Jada Toby. Running clock in effect. Ludington up 48-7. The Orioles, 41. Ludington outscored the Cardinals 17-3 in that 3rd quarter after leading 31-3 at the half. Charlie Morris with it. Morris on the court, along with, there's a deflection there. That, let's see here. You got Morris on the court with 44, Maddie Kalinowski. She is a freshman. Also 42, Annika Heemstra is out there. Also, number 50, Kimmy Hodges. And number 35. And, of course, we don't have an... I was made sure today, Julia, that I had all the extra numbers, and, of course, I don't have one, 35. So there's a basket by Muskegon Orchard View's number 12, Jada Toby, her first points of the game. Ludington up 48-9. We're going to say, just for the sake of things right now, that 35 is Noel Brooks. I'm just taking a guess here right now. Foul called on the Orioles, Charlie Morse. Again, on the court for the Orioles right now, you have Morse, Heemstra, Hodges, Kalinowski, and Brooks. At the line for the Cardinals, number 3, Audrey Wemple. Paul Edwards says go O's. Wemple's second attempt up, no good. Rebound to Charlie Morse. And now Morse is going to be tied up. Possession arrow to Muskegon Orchard View. Baseline drive by the Cardinals to kick it back. Wemple, her shot up. Good! A two-pointer there for Audrey Wemple. She's got 7 points in the game. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 11. Wemple for 3. Boy, she hit that last one, and now it's bombs away. Kind of reminds me of former Ludington Oriole Mitch Fessler. As Coach Shank often said, Mitch never saw a shot he didn't like to take. Foul there on the Orioles. And at the free throw line for Muskegon Orchard View will be Jada Toby. First free throw is no good. Second attempt is up and no good. Rebound. Oh, thank you, Rachel Benz. 35 is Riley Smith. Riley Smith. I figured that one of the hardcore, loyal Oriole fans out there would let me know. So Riley Smith wearing number 35 for Ludington. We have 3:40 left in this game. Ludington up 48-11. Charlie Morse with it. She'll give it now to Riley Smith. Her turnaround up, no good. Rebound to the Cardinals. Now a tie-up. Getting in there was Annika Heemstra for the tie-up. Actually, belay my last. It's not a tie-up. It's a foul called on Annika Heemstra. 3:10 left in the game. The Orioles up 48-11. Ludington led 19-2 at the end of one. They were up 31-3 at the half, and they led 48-6 at the end of 3. Now a foul called. I believe it's going to be called on Chuck the Duck. Yep, Charlie Morse called for the foul there. It's her 4th foul. Audrey Wemple at the free throw line for the Cardinals. First free throw is good. Running clock in effect. We're down to 2:25. Wemple with that last free throw. Second attempt up, no good. Long rebound to the Cardinals, number 30, Liasia Alamia. 2:03 left in the game. Wemple with it now. Wemple. There's a shot launched. Oh, good there. Look, Orchard View's Adriana Thorson kisses it off the glass. And now the Orioles are up 48-14. They'll get it into Heemstra. Turnaround up and no good. Rebound to the Cardinals. Got a timeout on the floor. 1:37 left in the game. Full timeout will step aside. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 14.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 14. 1:37 left in this JV contest. Orchard View with the basketball. There's a point attempt blocked partially there by Charlie Morse. And fighting for the ball, Heemstra ends up with it for the Orioles. Heemstra gives it to Charlie Morse. Morse to Heemstra. Heemstra on the drive, shot no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. Annika Heemstra. Good power move there. Foul called on the Cardinals, number 24, Adriana Thorson. Again, our next broadcast after tonight will be back here next Tuesday. Girls basketball. Coach Thad Shanks' boys will be at Muskegon Orchard View tomorrow night. But the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will not be there. But we will get the box score and we'll give updates as we can tomorrow night on the Muskegon Orchard View Ludington game, boys basketball. Heemstra's second free throw, good. So Heemstra gets one of two free throws. First point of the fourth quarter for the Ludington Orioles. There's a drive and a foul called on Annika Heemstra. Folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. First free throw by Toby was no good. Second attempt up and in and out, no good. Ball fought for. Kimmy Hodges has it for Ludington. And now another jump ball, possession arrow to Muskegon Orchard View. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound OV, no good. But a foul called, and the foul was on, I believe, Kimmy Hodges. Going to the line will be 24, Adriana Thorson. Free throw is up and no good. The state-mandated running clock, if you're wondering, is under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Second free throw, no good. Under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, if the free throws are being shot, the clock is stopped. So it becomes fit. Free throws, injuries, and timeouts. 2 minutes in. Before that, it's injuries and timeouts. Charlie Morse over now to Riley Smith. Now with the ball, Morse to Maddie Kalinowski. Now Kalinowski's going to be hacked. And it's non-shooting. It's not non-free throw, so Ludington will get the ball and the clock will continue to run. Kalinowski with it, down to 10 seconds to go. Three-point attempt, Morris up and no good. Rebound, OV, 4 seconds, 3 seconds to the hoop, Toby, and her shot is no good. And that's the ball game. Your final score, the Ludington Orioles 49, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 14. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington JV win tonight over Muskegon Orchard View, 49-14. Ludington was outscored 8-1 in that fourth quarter after outscoring the Cardinals 19-2 in the first, 12-1 in the second, 17-3 in the third. The Orioles led 31-3 at half. They were up 48-6 at the end of 3 quarters, and they win 49-14. We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance, the exclusive post-game sponsor of the Ludington Orioles on the OSN. Scoring tonight for Muskegon Orchard View, 8 points for Audrey Wemple, 2 for Jada Toby, 1 for Layla Aleem, and 3 for Adriana Thorson. For Ludington, 6 for Delana Slater, 4 for Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas, 7 for Eloise Kwitneski, 9 for Claire Keith, 6 for Leanna Veneman, 2 for Heston Stowe, 12 for Grace Forfinski, and 3 for Annika Heemstra. And joining me right now, Oriole JV assistant coach Keelan Laird. And Coach Laird, a great win tonight over the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals.
Yeah.
Cardinals, they're under rough times right now. And in a game like this that you win 49-14, what can you and Coach Veneman and your girls take out of this?
We try and focus on the little things, like energy and talking on screens and communication and just all these little things to help them in some of the bigger games that we have coming up, like TC Central, because it'll be really important for them to have really good energy and communicate. And we've been working on 52, which we don't do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Everybody got lots and lots of playing time tonight. You got Kimmy Hodges in the game, Maddie Kalinowski, Annika Heemstra, Riley Smith. She played tonight, and good all-around scoring. You know, somebody who's really and who's had a good year the whole entire year, but seems to really have been providing a spark of late is Grace Forfinski.
Oh, yeah. She's got this personality like no other. She comes in, and she's always talking, always excited, and it's great to have her and Weeze together. Oh, my goodness. They're going to be the next 2 Twin Towers there.
Grace must get that from her mom, who was as a member of the Grand Haven Buccaneers Hall of Fame.
Oh,
yeah, she was quite an athlete at Grand Haven. So 12 points for Grace tonight. And as you said, Claire Keith, also somebody who's been playing really good ball of late. I mean, all these girls go right down the roster. All of them have been contributing. But you look as far as the spark goes of late, that's been Grace Forfinski, Claire Keith, and Eloise Kwitneski.
Did you see Troy got technical there?
Did Troy get it? Or I thought it might have been because of a technicality in the scorebook. Was that it?
Yeah, he didn't have one of our freshmen in the scorebook that were out on the court,
Riley
so
Smith,
he got
right?
a technical, yeah.
And we, very fortunately, we had an Oriole fan, Rachel Benz. She let us know, hey, Scoop, that 35, that's Riley Smith playing, because I didn't have her on my roster either tonight. So Troy got the technical because of that. Is that his first tee?
Yeah, the first one this year. He had one last year, too, for the same situation.
Same situation.
But,
so he's never got one for barking at the officials.
No.
Not yet.
Not right. Knock on wood.
Not yet. Knock on wood. So a really nice win tonight. We're going to be back with you and your girls next Tuesday back here at Hawley.
Against Montague?
Against Montague. And that should be a heck of a ball game. Montague's a pretty good ball team.
Yeah, they gave us actually, I don't remember the score from last time, but
you know what?
I'm sure you've got it somewhere over there.
I don't. I've got it back in my orange book over there. So, but if I remember right, it was a pretty decent game at Montague.
It could have been. There's so much going on in this mind.
I think it was like somewhere between a six or seven, and up to a 10 or 11 point victory.
Really?
That's what I want to say. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look after that.
Well, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll get my orange folder out there, and we'll check it out, because now I'm interested to see if I was on or off on it. So thanks for coming up, as always. Always good seeing you. Always good chatting with you.
Yeah, I like it.
And enjoy this next game, Ludington and OV, and we look forward to talking to you next week.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. That's Oriole assistant coach Keelan Laird, and we're going to step aside right now. And we'll be back in a minute to wrap things up on the Oriole postgame. We're making about 30 seconds, and we'll be back to wrap things up here momentarily. Stay tuned.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
All right, I was just talking to Keelan Laird on that. She thought that the Montague game earlier in the year was like an 18 to 20 point victory, so I'm curious now, looking that up later. But irregardless, should be a pretty good ball game here Tuesday night, Ludington and Montague, girls JV and girls varsity. Again, a big thank you to Smith and Eddy, and that's going to wrap things up for the Smith and Eddy post-game show here on the Oriole Sports Network. Again, the JV win by the score of 49 to 14. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We'll be coming your way shortly with the House of Flavors pregame show for the Ludington girls varsity against Muskegon Orchard View on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned. Basketball on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen with you, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call, joined tonight by Coach Thad Shank doing color commentary. Also, Thad happens to be the executive director and producer of the OSN. We've got Julia Havman here as our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Nick Wysong is the OSN cameraman. The Orchard View Cardinals in town tonight. We have a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. And we'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Earlier I talked with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say about tonight's game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe, and tonight the Orioles face off against the Cardinals of Muskegon Orchard View here at Hawley Gym, a team that your girls handled rather easily earlier in the season down at Muskegon Orchard View. What are you expecting from tonight's game besides a big W for the Orioles?
Yeah, well, I think it's been nice. What am I trying to say? It's been nice that we've had some time here from a coach's perspective. Mm-hmm. We've been able to kind of focus on some things that I think we need to improve on, and we've had, 4 practices in a row where we could do that. So, tonight, first and foremost, I'm hoping that we see us come out and try to be successful at some of those things that we've done. We expect to see zone from Orchard View, and like I talked to you earlier this winter, this is a much improved Orchard View program and team. I feel like in the 5 years now that I've been here playing Orchard View, they've been getting better and better and better, and coach is going to have them in the right position. So, we know that we're going to have to, nothing's going to be given to us, but I'm just excited to get out there and see if we can put some of the stuff that we've been working on in practice to use on the court.
Mm-hmm. Team bounced back nice after that Fremont loss. And what have you been working on the most in practice of late, Coach?
Well, just trying to settle into some defenses that I think we'll be successful in as we move into the postseason, and obviously a big emphasis on rebounding and taking care of the basketball. I mean, that's no secret. We're only as successful as taking care of the ball or finding a box out and not giving up offensive rebounds. Those have been, in our losses, that's where it goes bad. So, those have been the main threads of what we're doing, and just cleaning up some of our offense and defense. Nothing new, just trying to be better at what we do.
Are you happy with the scoring distribution among your players?
Yeah, I am. I want to continue to make good decisions, and obviously girls settle into their role, and we have better shooters, and we have not as good shooters, and we have girls that can go downhill, and all that stuff we talk about all the time. But, just from a coaching perspective, I don't have a Mandy Stowe or a David Schillinger. Nobody's stepping onto the court, and that's not a knock on them, but nobody on my team stepping on the court and scoring 40 points. That's not happening. So, for us, it's about making really good decisions, not turning the ball over, and seeking out the best shots that possible. And I think we've proven that sometimes that's Eliana, sometimes it's Jordan, sometimes it's Peyton, sometimes it's Madeline, it could be Jalen. Any one of those girls could be our leading scorer, and I think that's what makes us good.
12 wins, here we are just about mid-February. Is this team where you thought they would be at this juncture of the season? I guess let me rephrase it. Are they where you thought they would? Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I do. I'm laughing because I just saw a clip of Rick Pitino. Somebody asked him, if I would have told you were 12-1 in the Big East or whatever, what would you have said? And he said, did we lose that one game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I didn't. My expectations are that we are trying our hardest, that we are giving it all we got, that we are doing things on the defensive end. So, it's hard for me to answer that question. I know I'm dodging it a little bit,
right.
But I think that we I think that we're doing well. I think that we're doing well. I think we could be a little further along defensively, but maybe I just thought we were further along defensively before we came into the year. So we're definitely moving towards where we need to be. There's no doubt about that.
I know districts are still about 2.5, 3 weeks away. Your districts this year are and who's in your district?
We're at Fremont. Our district is Fremont, us, Newaygo, Big Rapids, and Chip Hills. And it's a hammer. Newaygo has lost 2 games. Fremont's lost 2 games. Big Rapids has lost 2 games. So we know that we're going to have to play good basketball, but we got a long way to go before districts. But it's those 5 teams.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Coach Shank. Him and his boys are at Newaygo this year, and I know they got Big Rapids in their district, Hart, and I believe he's mentioned a few other, I think Reed City perhaps, and Chip Hills. But you're right. That's still a few weeks away.
Yeah. Chip Hills isn't in ours. Reed City is the 5th team in ours. So, it's not Chip Hills, it's Reed City. So, we know we got our hands full of district, but that's 3-4 weeks away.
Yeah. And speaking of that, your starting lineup for tonight, Coach.
We've got Madeline at the 1, Elle at the 2, Peyton at the 3, Jalen at the 4, and Jordan at the 5. And I just wanted to say, too, Leone, you were talking to Leone for the player in the spotlight, and Leone's our foreign exchange student, and Leone's just a great kid. She's the type of kid that you go out of your way to say this in this interview, and just really happy that we have her on our team. Not only do we learn a lot from her, but she comes in and competes, and she's a full participant in practice, and she's never played basketball before. And I think that just speaks to who she is as an athlete. I'd love to see her play handball, because I'm sure she's a butt kicker of a handball player, because she's doing things that we've been doing as Ludington girls basketball players since we were in 3rd and 4th grade, and she's coming in on 2 months, and she's able to do a lot of that stuff. So just I hope people listen to that interview at halftime, because she's a great kid.
Great interview with Leonie Sensfelder, your foreign exchange student. She talked about handball being her favorite sport, and just a pleasure to sit down with her and chat with her. She comes in, she always has a big smile on her face, and she's one of those that I'm sure any coach would love to have on their team, because they're always positive and upbeat. And again, Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you after the ball game. Go O's.
Yeah, go O's. Thank you.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream.
And number 23, Cadence Day, a junior. Muskegon Orchard View, very short-handed tonight. They will have, I believe, 8 total players. Ford Ludington, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Noah Laird and Bree Lewis, starting at the guards. Number 2, Peyton Welch, she is a senior. Number 11, Madeline Kenyon, a junior. Number 20, Eliana Jeruzel, a senior. The forwards are 12, Jalen Laird, a junior. And number 40, Jordan Anderson, a senior. Ludington in their white home jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in black. Muskegon Orchard View in their cardinal red with white lettering and white numerals trimmed in black. And Coach Shank, you finally get to say a word on this broadcast.
Oh, you're giving me a few words here, are you, Scoop?
You get more than a few tonight.
Let's get this basketball game started.
Here we go. Ludington controls the tip with the ball. Welch, she'll swing it now to Kenyon, over to Jeruzel, back to Kenyon, top of the key. 3-point attempt up and gone by Peyton Welch. And that's a great way to start, Coach Shank, a ball game when you come out like that, make some nice passes, and hit a 3.
Well, like we said over and over and over, you got to make shots in basketball to be successful. If you shoot the ball real well, it can mask a lot of weaknesses, and coming out and knocking down that first 3 always feels good.
There was a steal by the Orioles. Ludington got a shot by Jeruzel, no good, and here come the Cardinals with the ball. Number 5 for Muskegon Orchard View, that's Nazalia Mendiola. There's a shot off the mark. Kenyon has it. And Madeline Kenyon will give it now to Eliana Jerusalem. She's thought about taking the three. Instead, she got it in there to Jalen Laird. Laird's shot is no good, but she's fouled.
Coaches always talk about making that extra pass, the one that, Elena had a good shot, not a great shot. She passed up a good shot for a great shot. Jalen got the ball down at the block. Now we're going to the free throw line. Good choice by Elena Jerusalem.
First shot is up and in by Jalen Laird. Jalen, a junior. Second free throw up, no good. Kept alive by Jerusalem. Ends up in the hands of Peyton Welch. She'll swing it now to Kenyon. Kenyon back to Welch. Now over to Jerusalem. Jerusalem back out on top to Welch. Back to Jerusalem. Now to Jordan Anderson. Anderson. She'll pass it over to Kenyon. Kenyon. They'll work it inside. Now Anderson. Shot by Laird. No good, but some really nice passing there, Coach.
Well, they're patient, very patient. Sometimes it takes longer against zone defenses, and OV with the size differentials really packing it in right now and asking them to shoot the perimeter shot and trying to bottle up Jalen and Jordan right now. So you're going to have to move the ball a little bit to get that shot that you want.
Jalen Laird hits both of the free throws, and Ludington up 6-0. 6:40 to go in the opening quarter. JV game tonight, Ludington wins by the score of 49-14.
I was going to ask Julia if Mrs. Stone's class has a bet going on today about when the running clock can start tonight for the Ludington OV game. Is that something that you know? There was no math equation that had that involved?
It started up in the late in the third quarter during the JV game. Julia, any over-under on Jordan Anderson's points tonight?
Not tonight.
Not tonight, okay.
Not tonight.
How about Ben Gronstall the other night?
We had how many shots he was
okay.
gonna take, so we didn't do points for that too.
Nice win the other night for the Ludington Orioles. It was a big night Tuesday night here. Ludington defeating
OV's in a little bit of a 2-3 extended, 1-2-2, 2-3 extended zone right now, like we said. It's going to take a little bit of patience. They're really packing it in tonight.
Jerusalem's shot was blocked right there. Now here come the Muskegon Orchardview Cardinals. There's a steal by Peyton Welch. Orioles got a 3-on-1 here. Welch, nice pass to Kenyon. Shot up, in and out, no good. Kept alive by Jerusalem. Kenyon tracks it down now. And Kenyon will give it to Laird. Laird cross court to Jerusalem, now to Welch. Welch on the dribble drive. Nice move. Shot no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot two.
Against zone defenses, you really, with young teams or teams at the high school level, you got to emphasize getting that shot you want, and you want layups and you want to get to the free throw line. It's a good sign early on. Ludington's got a few layups. They've got to the free throw line. They've been patient to get those shots that they want. Sometimes it's a natural tendency to just take that three off one or two passes when that zone is packed in. And that's what OV wants Ludington to do, but they're not doing it tonight. Ludington's playing well together.
Yes, they are, Coach. Welch gets one of two free throws. Ludington now up 7-0. Welch with 4 points, Laird with 3 in this first quarter for Ludington, and we're only about 2.5 minutes into the ball game. There's a three-point attempt by OV off the mark. Ball ends up in the hands of Jordan Anderson. She'll outlet it now to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon wears 11, and now Kenyon will be called for the travel. She got a little bit ahead of herself right there.
I'm going with the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter for the running clock tonight. Julia is going for... She's going for the 5:59 mark. I got to get it by the 6-minute mark.
Okay, we're going to remember that. 6 minutes for Coach Shank, 5:59 or under for Julia Habman, our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. Shout out to Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner. And into the Oriole lineup right now, you have number 4, Kaya Jones. She is a freshman. Also checking in, number 23, J.C. Cole, a junior. Jones with it. Nice pass to Anderson. Shot up and in.
Nice high ball screen. We call that the horn set. They ran a little horn set to get Jordan the ball off that ball screen against that 2-3 zone. Good job by the Orioles.
Ludington 9, Muskegon Orchardview 0. There's a steal for the Orioles. Kaya Jones Cole does a nice job keeping it alive right there.
I don't know if that was legal, if she came from out of bounds, but.
Wow, that was pretty impressive. She was up in the air and out of bounds quite a ways out into where the bleachers are there, saves it. And it's Ludington basketball right now with 4:38 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up 9-0. Into the Cardinal lineup, number 4. That's Alexia Wilson. Good entry pass and getting the basket right there. Number 40, Jordan Anderson. Nice entry pass from Eliana Jeruzel. There's a steal by the Orioles. Kaya Jones with it. Nice feed to Jalen Laird.
Julia's not feeling great about her decision at the 5:59 mark right now. We're joking. You got to give credit to OV.
Yeah.
Those girls are out there working hard. But, OV hasn't been known for much of a girls' basketball program the last few years. Basketball is one of those games of hope. Go ahead, Scoop.
There's a nice three-pointer for Eliana Jeruzel. Go ahead, Coach Shank, with what you're saying.
Basketball is a game of technique and decision-making. And if you don't have very good technique, it's hard to make the proper decisions out there on the floor. It's overwhelming sometimes. And for whatever reason, OV hasn't had much of a feeder program over the years to get these girls playing basketball a little bit earlier age. And it shows out here.
Oh, good work on the offensive board there. The Orioles had 3 tries at it, and it end up Jerusalem with 2 good looks. And on third look, Jordan Anderson gets the basket. She's got 6 points in this first quarter. Ludington up 16-0. Now we have a timeout. Orchard View, Coach Warren, Coach Warren, so that's our coach. Coach Jeff Sturkin wants to get full timeout, so we're going to step aside. Orioles 16, OV nothing. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Big thank you to Indian Summer Co-op, another of our fine sponsors. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. Ludington with a 16-0 lead. 3:26 to go in the opening quarter. There's a ball that goes out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Checking into the ball game, number 43, freshman Grace Forfinski, and she really provided a spark last week up at Manistee, Coach, when she came into the game.
That's what Coach Joe said when I talked to him the other day. Grace is a Forfinski. She's a competitor. I mean, you got to probably Trish and Ed should write a little bit of a book on how to raise a child to compete, because I tell you what, their kids most definitely compete. From Trey to Asher, Grace is no different.
Yep.
And when you have that type of energy, along with the athleticism Grace has for a girl at her age, it's a good combination to have.
It sure is, and I can imagine their mom, Trish, as a high school athlete. She's a member of the Grand Haven High School Buccaneers Hall of Fame. So I'm sure that Trey and Asher and Grace all got some pretty good traits.
Trish is known for many things, not just her athleticism. So.
Well, that goes without saying, Coach. But 1 of 2 free throws there for Jordan Anderson. And she now has 7 points in this first quarter. Ludington up 17-0. Forfinski will trigger the ball in for Ludington. She gets it into Jordan Anderson. Back now to J.C. Cole, over to Kaya Jones. Jones to Anderson. Now to Laird. Her shot no good. And coming away with it for OV, number 4, and that's Alexia Wilson. Wilson.
OV's running that 1-2-2 zone. Most teams against Ludington run that 2-3 to really bunch up on Jordan and Laird down there, Jalen on that baseline. 3-2 is a little more vulnerable to the high-low game when there's only 2 girls down there on that baseline.
Nice
Just like that.
pass from Jordan Anderson to Jalen Laird, who gets the basket for Ludington. Ludington now up 19-0. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Another steal by the Orioles. Forfinski up, no good. Rebound, Laird up, no good. Kaya Jones with it now. Nice pass to Forfinski. Her shot, no good. And coming away with it for the Cardinals, number 5, Nazalia Mendiola. As I was mentioning, Safe Harbor Credit Union. You can visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. The exclusive halftime show sponsor of the Ludington Orioles on the Oriole Sports Network. Which,
the Orioles smell blood right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you think you can get a steal every time, it kind of kicks up that energy level, and sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, but they're smelling blood right now.
Into the Oriole lineup. Let's see here. Nope, no changes yet. Okay. Going to the free throw line for the Orioles will be Jalen Laird. You know, Coach, you were mentioning OV. Their boys program has fallen on some hard times as well, but there was a time in the 80s and also in the 70s they had a pretty good boys basketball program.
Yeah, they sure do. Their coach has done a whale of a job there over the last few years, their boys coach. And his name is... I can't think of his name right here at the. I think he's a really good coach for kids, and it seems like they're making a lot of improvements there right now.
Hey, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now either. Laird got 1 free throw. Ludington up 20-0, 1:37 left in the opening quarter. On the court for Ludington right now, Madeline Kenyon, Peyton Welch, Grace Forfinski, Kelsey Bowman, who's checked in, and also number 1, Raven Thomas, is in the game. Kenyon with it now to Welch. Welch at the free throw line, and now she'll dish it to Kenyon. She'll fake the 3, and now give it back to Welch. 1:20 left in the third. Forfinski with it now to Raven Thomas. And trying to get that ball to Kelsey Bowman right there. She lost it, but it ends up in the hands of Madeline Kenyon. Now she'll give it to Welch. Welch swings it to Forfinski, to Bowman. Bowman trying to go down low there to Thomas.
Right idea. That Bowman caught that ball in the high post, and the first thing you look for is that girl burning, we call it. It's a burn cut. You cut from the short corner to the rim right there. The Raven was there, but the pass was a little bit hard to handle.
Now we're going to have a foul on that? Foul, yeah. Good job there by Grace Forfinski. She draws the foul. It's called on Orchard View's number 2, Journey Johnson.
I'm not sure if you'd call that drawing the foul unless you can dive into a pile of girls and draw a foul.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Coach. Forfinski's first free throw is no good. Second attempt up and good. Forfinski gets 1 of 2 free throws. Ludington 21, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. Here come the Orioles. Forfinski shot up, good. Grace Forfinski has 3 points. Ludington up 23-0. Cardinals with the basketball. That's number 3, Chastity Sellers. Okay, we got a 30-second timeout right now. Ludington up 23-0. 32 seconds to go in the opening quarter. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Benedict's Auto Center. I was just out there the other day and had a nice visit with Mike Benedict. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting in West Michigan since the 1940s. You can reach Mike at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Ludington 23, Muskegon Orchardview nothing. 27.9 seconds left in the opening quarter. There's a steal by Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon, a 3-on-1 Oriole break, loses it, and getting the ball is Peyton Welch for Ludington. Welch cross-court pass for Finsky, back to Welch. 14 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Raven Thomas trying to get that ball into Kelsey Bowman. It's deflected, and now with it for the Cardinals, number 5, Nazalia Mendiola. Her shot is up, no good. Kept alive, out of bounds, and it will be OB basketball with 1.5 seconds left in this opening quarter.
Shout out to that Johnson girl. She got a 3 right there.
Oh, a buzzer beater for the Cardinals.
It out.
And nailing it, number 23.
21.
Was it 21? 21. Isla Johnson hits the 3 at the buzzer, and your score at the end of the first quarter from Hawley Gym, Ludington 23, Muskegon Orchardview 3. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Ludington 23, Muskegon Orchardview 3. Ludington has the ball to begin play here in the second quarter. On the court for the Orioles, you have Kaya Jones, Peyton Welch. You have Jalen Laird, who just got the basket down low. You also have Eliana Jeruzel, and you have Jordan Anderson.
I was just going to say, before that Johnson girl hit that three-point shot, you know, the play before that, she turned the ball over on the other end of the floor and was behind the pack and ran her tail off from 94 feet to get back and get a hand on the ball before the Orioles could score. And, you know, it's good to see people rewarded on the other end for that kind of effort.
I hear you, Coach. A steal by Ludington. They got a basket for Jordan Anderson. Another steal for the Orioles. Shot put up by Welch. No good. Anderson with the rebound. And there's a steal by the Cardinals, number 4, Alexia Wilson. Her shot up and good. Just what you were mentioning. Hustle, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting beat pretty good right now, but they're not. It's not from a lack of trying. You got to give some credit to their coach for that. I mean, sure, it's been a frustrating season in a lot of respects as far as winning and losing goes, but they continue to compete and play hard.
Coach, that's one thing. I never see you that far out on the court as I just saw OV's coach.
No.
You could get in big trouble from the Zebras on that. Okay, here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound for Welch. Ludington is up 27-5, 6:33 to go in this opening half. I'd like to remind you that our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight tonight, Leonie Sensfelder. And I had a fun interview with her last night. And she will be our player in the spotlight. That'll be at halftime on the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Okay, Ludington with the ball. Jones will give it up now to Welch. Welch over to Jeruzal. Jeruzal to Anderson on the baseline. They'll kick it now over to Kaya Jones. Jones to Laird to Welch to Anderson to Laird, and her shot up and no good. Good look right there by the Orioles.
Yeah, Ludington's doing a nice job. The danger in a game like this is, to play to your opponent's level a little bit. And, they're trying to run the offense. They're trying to execute and get good shots. They're not shooting quick just because everybody wants to get there. So credit to the Orioles right now.
Credit to Peyton Welch there, Coach, as she missed the three-pointer, but then she followed up, got the rebound, and got the putback. And now she gets a steal and gets another bucket. 4 points for Peyton Welch there in a matter of about 2 seconds. Ludington now with a 31-5 lead, 5:39 to go in the second quarter. As you said, Coach, got to give credit to this Muskegon Orchard. They had a rough season, but they have not quit. Cardinals on the attack with the ball, number 2. That's Journey Johnson. Nazalia Mendiola with it now. To 21, Isla Johnson, who hit that buzzer-beating three-pointer at the end of the first quarter. Journey Johnson, Mendiola.
It's the all-name team, Scoop.
Yeah, it
it's
sure
the
is.
all-name team. I like those.
Yeah. Here comes Kaya Jones. Her pass a little too far right there, intended for Eliana Jeruzal. Into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Madeline Kenyon, number 5. Checking in, and that is Eloise Kwitneski. She's a freshman. She also provided a nice spark up at Manistee the other night. And number 23, J.C. Cole. And then we're going to have a foul called on Eliana Jeruzal, I believe. Yes.
Coach Stowe is utilizing the 5-quarter rule. It's in effect tonight. How many quarters did those girls play in the JV game, Coach?
Yeah.
Scoop.
Yeah,
You're not keeping track of that?
Yep. Eloise played a couple of quarters in the JV game, as did Grace Forfinski. In fact, I think Grace played 3 quarters. So
they probably both are available for a couple quarters.
Yes, definitely. Ludington up 31-5. 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Muskegon Orchard View with the basketball. That's where Coach Shank and his boys will be tomorrow night at Muskegon Orchard View, taking on the Cardinals. Do you like playing in that gym, Coach?
It's a nice facility.
Yeah.
Orchard View's got a nice facility there.
They do. One of those, much like Fremont, you're seeing a lot more gyms like that these days.
Well, Fremont's a level above them all, pretty much.
Yeah.
Ovi's nice.
Three-pointer up by Kenyon, no good. Rebound to Anderson. Now a three-point attempt. Jeruzal, bingo!
Well, I think the 3 is a pretty key for the Orioles down the stretch of this season, or at least getting into the tournament. With their size, probably their biggest weakness is their ability to be consistent from behind the 3-point line, and a lot of teams have been packing it in. So hopefully, shooting is a confidence thing. Hopefully we can gain some confidence over the last couple weeks of the season. Because when Elena and Madeline Kenyon are knocking down 3 balls, that really stretches the defense along with the Welsh girl. That'll be key down the stretch.
Nice ball movement again, and they work it down low to Jordan Anderson, who has a decided height advantage here over any of the Cardinals out there. She gets the basket.
Yeah, Ovi's just overmatched. They can do everything right defensively, and there's nothing really that they can do to stop that.
Eloise Kwitneski with the steal, and she draws the foul. Ludington up 36-5. 3-pointers tonight, Coach. Peyton Welch has 1, and Eliana Jeruzal has 2 for the Orioles. So they got 3 3-pointers in this first half thus far.
Well, they've took good rhythm, uncontested threes. They haven't forced anything. They know the strength of their basketball team, and they're moving the ball around to try to create good looks for themselves.
And they're taking great advantage of Jordan Anderson's height, and they're getting her down low, and she's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points in this first half.
Well, it's pretty hard to not take advantage of that down there. I mean,
exactly.
It's just a mismatch.
Speaking of Fremont, that's where Ludington girls will be this year for the districts, Coach. And Coach Stowe was talking a little bit about that last night.
Yeah, it sounds like they're in a pretty good district. And, you know, sometimes losing to a team twice during the regular season is not a bad thing when you get into the district tournament.
Whoa, that ball was launched at about Mach 7. Thrown out of bounds there. It'll be Ludington basketball. Ludington up 38-5. Anderson got both free throws. You were saying, Coach, if you lose, you've had situations in the past.
Well, there's
where,
no pressure on you. You know, sometimes in March, you know, funny things happen because, you know, people for whatever reason feel the pressure of a win and lose or go home type of scenario. And when you've beaten another team twice during the year, you know, you're expected to win. You look up at the scoreboard early in the game, and it's a close basketball game. Sometimes people tend to press, and it's a mental thing. So, I mean, and Ludington's not in a bad spot, I don't think, going into that district tournament. Fremont feels they're the better team. They can hang with them, then good things will happen.
Right on, Coach. What you were saying earlier, Madeline Kenyon tickles the twines from three-point land. Nothing but net right there. Her first points of the ball game. Ludington up 41-5. And I hear you on your assessment.
Well, we talked about that in the Mason County Central game with Madeline. She's the girl who is the best shooter on this basketball team. And if she gets confidence, that's going to go a long way to stretching defenses, because most people I've seen have played these ladies in a kind of a packed 2-3 zone. So
back into the Oriole lineup, you have, there's a shot put up by OB, no good. Back into the Oriole lineup, Kaya Jones, nice passing, and a bucket for Madeline Kenyon. Boy, some great unselfishness there. Kenyon now with 5. You got Kaya Jones on the court, Madeline Kenyon. You also have out there Jalen Laird. Hey, there's a shot up and in by the Cardinals. Number 5, I believe, with that bucket.
OV's wearing down. Their transition defense is very suspect right now, Scoop. And, you know, Ludington, as deep as they are with all those girls, they're just running past the Cardinals right now.
Mendiola got that last basket for Muskegon Orchard View. Nazalia Mendiola, she is a senior. And Ludington back down the other end here, and at the free throw line, Eloise Kwitneski, and she gets the first free throw. She is just a freshman. You know, Coach, you were talking about you played a team twice during the year and they beat you twice. Another case scenario, some teams go into a district opener with a perfect unblemished record of like 22-0. That was the case last year with Whitehall, and they got knocked off in the opening game by Spring Lake and Coach Billy Core. I've seen that happen a few times in the past.
It goes back to the pressure. You know, sometimes having an undefeated season, that provides pressure. I've never been one to worry about being, we never had an undefeated season, but in a lot of respects, that's not a bad thing. You come into the tournament in that situation, it's natural. It's human nature to kind of feel it a little more. I would like to talk about Julia's wager, though. I mean, right now, I mean, it doesn't look like we're making it to halftime, and I know the running clock can't start to the second half, but Julia was a little bit late on her prognostication, I think.
Well, Coach, she's trying right now. Our MVP of the Oriole Sports Network, she's not sure right now if it's going to be Valparaiso she's going to attend next year or Michigan State. So she got some big decisions right there going on.
Well, whoever gets her will be lucky to have her.
And also, she's got the big BPA coming up as well, too. Is it the regionals, Julia, or is it the nationals? State first. State.
Transition. Madeline Kenyon's making a living on the transition layup tonight, boy. She's getting down the court.
She is. Kenyon with the basket. She's got 7 now. Ludington up 46-7. Shot put up by OB, no good. The ball ends up in the hands of Peyton Welch. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball.
A key to being a good transition offensive team is having kids who can explore to score, we call it. You know, right there, Peyton Welch has done a really nice job the past couple of possessions of pulling down the rebound and pushing the ball herself and being the pusher or the point guard. And when you have girls or boys who can do that from each and every position, that allows you to get out in transition, and that's what Ludington's doing right now.
Kaya Jones to Kelsey Bowman. Bowman now, and it's going to be a foul called It'll be on OV's number 21. I'm sorry, belay my last number 12.
You're
dyslexic,
got
it backwards.
Scoop. Scoop's dyslexic. Did you know that, Julia?
Foul on Jada Toby, who's in the game. She is a freshman. Kelsey Bowman's first free throw is good. Second attempt by Bowman, also good.
Kelsey's a girl with really nice skill set. She plays a lot of basketball. She shoots the ball pretty well. She handles the ball well for a girl her size. She does a lot of things really well. She loves the game.
Orioles up 48-7, 14 seconds remaining in the opening half. There's a shot up off the mark. Rebound, Toby, no good. Now Kenyon with it. 5 seconds for the Orioles.
Transition D.
Kenyon to Laird, up and good! Oh, great job by Kenyon, looking down court, using great court vision, finding Laird, who gets the bucket, beating the buzzer, and we're at the half. Ludington 50, Muskegon Orchard View 7. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Julia Havman, Nick Wysong, the Oriole Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. A big shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And Adam Johnson over there, the CEO, they do a fantastic job. Ludington outscored OV 27-4 in that second quarter after outscoring him 23-3 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Scoring in the first half for Orchard View, 2 points for Alexia Wilson, 2 for Nazalia Mendiola, and 3 for Isla Johnson. For the Ludington Orioles in that first half, 8 for Peyton Welch, 1 for Eloise Kwitneski, 7 for Jalen Laird. 7 for Madeline Kenyon. Jalen Laird, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 for Kelsey Bowman, 6 for Eliana Jeruzel, 6 for Jordan Anderson. Jordan Anderson with 12, and Grace Forfinski with 3 points. And right now,
I think the official score has Jordan Anderson with 13, if I'm looking at that scoreboard right, Scoop. But who knows if the official is correct or you're correct.
You know what? Jordan Anderson does have 13. Thanks, Coach Shank, for correcting me on that. She does have 13. and Ludington up big, 50-7 right now. We'd like to send a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to listen right now to the interview I did last night with Ludington Oriole player and foreign exchange student from Germany, Leonie Sensfelder. And when we come back, we'll have more of the halftime show here on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned. Okay, folks, we apologize. We're having some technical difficulties on that player in the spotlight. Hey, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic, strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Also, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Also, a shout out to North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh. North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Folks, we're having some technical difficulties with the player in the spotlight. Is sponsored by Indian Summer. That player was to be Leonie Sensfelder, and if we don't, what we'll do, no problem, that interview will be aired. It just will be aired at the next girls' game that we cover, because Leonie's interview actually went over 5 minutes. So
Who talked for 5 minutes, Leonie?
Leonie was very well spoken,
Coach.
Coach.
Spoken. She was, yeah.
Yeah, and she even spoke in some of her native tongue when she was talking to her parents back home. And we apologize. We know they're listening back in Germany right now.
They're listening to the OSN back in Germany, huh?
They are listening to the OSN, her folks, and the Leonie Sensfelder fan club back near Frankfurt, Germany. So we'll get to her interview. We do apologize. We had some technical difficulties tonight. But one thing we do want to cover right now, Coach Shank, and that is we want to send a shout-out to Ludington Paint and Glass, another of our fine sponsors.
Matt Ewing, man, one of our original sponsors here at the OSN.
Yep. LP&G, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Matt, we do have the LP&G points in the paint and rebounds off the glass leaders from last game. I got them in my book. I'll grab them here in just a second.
You don't know those off the top of your head, Scoop?
Not off the top of my head. They were without Jordan Anderson.
Well, we better run a couple commercials. You better get into that book right now
We're going
and figure
to.
that out.
Right now.
Come on.
Usually I'm doing a little bit better job on this, Coach.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Venerable Hawley Gymnasium, and Ludington has the ball to begin play in the second half. They're up 50-7. With the ball is Peyton Welch. Welch will send it over now to Jalen Laird. Laird back to Welch. Cross court now. Baseline teardrop put up there by Eliana Jerusalem, no good. She gets her own rebound, though. Sends it to Welch, now to Kenyon for three. Little short. Long rebound to Madeline Kenyon. Now Welch with it to Jerusalem. Baseline jumper for Laird, no good. And the ball ends up in the hands of Peyton Welch. Welch to Kenyon. There's three. Off the mark. Right there, though, Peyton Welch for the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, that three was put up by Elena Jerusalem. Didn't draw iron, but the Welsh girl did a nice job getting to the offensive glass.
Ludington up 52-7. The running clock is in effect, the state-mandated running clock. And the LP&G points in the paints leader from the last game when Ludington defeated Manistee 42-30, and that points in the paint leader was Jalen Laird with 4, and Jalen was also the rebounds off the glass leader at Manistee with 8 rebounds. So that's your LP&G points in the paint and rebounds off the glass leaders as Eliana Jerusalem takes it in for 2.
Well, 54-7, Scoop. That running clock is rolling like we said.
Yes.
This is, Coach Doe's coming out in the second half. The girls did a nice job trying to run some offense on the other end. It's hard to get a lot out of a basketball game like this sometimes, and you worry that people get into the habit of being over-aggressive offensively because they want to get theirs. If not as much maybe with the girls as the guys sometimes. But, it's definitely a mismatch, but they're trying to get better. They were down there trying to execute Coach Doe's half-court offense against the zone, so that's a good sign.
There's a steal for the Orioles. Welch to Jerusalem. Jerusalem shot a little bit short right there. Good effort by Kenyon to save it before it goes out of bounds. Hey, the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule fall service. Oh, no, that's winter service. Yeah, to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. You can call 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975.
Wholesale substitution, Scoop. Jordan stayed, but we got 4 new girls on the floor right now with Jordan.
So Kaya Jones is out there. Also J.C. Cole. She wears 23. Kaya wears 4. Number 10 is in the lineup for Ludington, and that is our foreign exchange student. That's Leonie Sensfelder. And again, to those folks who were expecting to hear her Player in the Spotlight Indian Summer interview tonight, we had technical difficulties. We will re-air that our next girls broadcast. So she wears number 10, and she was just in for a quick second, coming right back in for Ludington number 1, Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas. So Thomas is out there now with Cole. You also have Jones, Anderson, and Kelsey Bowman. That's the 5 Orioles on the court right now. 3:44 to go in this third quarter. State-mandated running clock in effect. And boy, your quarters really fly by, Coach, when that happens, don't they?
We're going to have to take a little out of your paycheck. You ain't working late enough tonight, Scoop.
Hey, Coach, I got car payments to make with my brand new car, though. There's a 3-point attempt.
Everybody will want to work at the OSN if they hear that you're buying these brand new cars every couple of years.
It's a beautiful shade of Detroit Lion blue, Honolulu blue. There's a shot up by OV, no good. That shot was put up by Journey Johnson. Now Thomas has it. She'll give it to Cole. I'd like to send kudos, Coach, and I'm sure you would too, on the design of the T-shirt for the veterans. All veterans were given a beautiful T-shirt.
Well, Coach John Stowe does. I mean, he really spearheaded the majority of that Veterans Night, and he put a lot of energy and effort into not only creating T-shirts for the veterans, but creating warm-up shirts for both teams and different shirts for coaching staffs and the whole works. So shout out to John to make that a great night the other night for Veterans Night.
Thank you, John Stowe. Thank you, Soldier Stowe, for the work you did passing them out, asking if they were veterans when people would come in. There's a basket for Jordan Anderson. And John, I was talking to him the other night at your practice, Coach, and he said it's something we hope to grow each and every year, Veterans Appreciation Night at Hawley Gym.
Saw my old librarian, Louis Woven. He was at the game the other night. Hadn't seen him in for years.
Louis Woven, I remember him as our librarian at Ludington High School. Right now, we're down to 1:46 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles up 56-7. They were up 50-7 at the half. They were up 23-3 at the end of 1. Into the Oriole lineup, more wholesale changes. You have Leonie Sensfelder, number 10, the foreign exchange student from Germany. You also have.
She scored this year, Scoop?
No, we're hoping that she gets her first points tonight.
There one.
Yes.
She wasn't shot ready on that one, Scoop. She's more looking to be a distributor right now.
Nice passing by the Orioles. There's a bucket for Peyton Welch, assist to Jalen Laird. Coach Stowe says that Leonie is a tremendous handball player, Coach Shank.
Yeah, team handball, that's a pretty, I think that's a pretty popular game in Europe, I believe.
Yeah. I asked her if she liked Bayern München, and she said she'd heard of them, but she wasn't really into European football, or as we like to call it here, soccer. Yeah. Foul called on the Orioles, Madeline Kenyon.
Now, I thought the clock stopped on the free throws, but that must just be in the last couple minutes or
2 minutes of the fourth quarter, Coach. Yep. As Rick Catt taught me when I was the first, came back, fit, it becomes fit. We'd like to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. 1 of 2 free throws there for Orchard View's Journey Johnson, her first point of the game. Ludington up 58-8. Shot blocked there by Jalen Laird.
7 seconds and counting.
There's a shot up and no good. And at the end of 3, your score from Hawley Gym, the Ludington Orioles 58, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 8. Ludington with the commanding lead right here. Running clock is in effect. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass. The local source for all of your projects, With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. 3-point attempt by OV off the mark. Running clock in effect. Ludington up 58-8. Orioles outscored OV 8-1 in that third quarter. Ball will be triggered in by Nazalia Mendiola. Now with the ball, 23, Cadence Day. And it ends up in the hands of Peyton Welch. Ludington got nice pass there.
The transition defense
Yeah.
is not showing up much tonight by the Cardinals.
Yeah. Jalen Laird gets the bucket on a nice pass there from Peyton Welch. I was just going to say, Coach, you had a transfer from Mason County Central in Zach Graham, and Coach Stowe had a transfer from there in Peyton Welch. A couple of nice ball players.
Yeah, we've been blessed to get a couple ball players. They have a couple ball players that originally started with us as well. You know, Jackson Munoz was a Ludington kid, and he's having a great senior year over there at Mason County Central. I think it's just natural when you live in a community so close to one another that, you know, people do move and change their zip code a little bit. So
look at that. Grace Forfinski, who's just checked into the game. She's on the dribble drive. She stops, pops, and gets nothing but net there.
She knocked it down, that's for sure, and she wanted to play full court defense. She's used to playing full court defense. Coach Stowe's pulling them back a little though.
Well, yeah, she just loves to get on that court, and she is all over the basketball court when she gets out there. Loves playing defense, can provide you with some offense, and she has a bright future here at Ludington, not only on the basketball court, but in the classroom, and going to be a definite asset to the Ludington community.
What about the soccer field, Scoop, and all the other sports she plays?
I was going to get to that. You beat me to the punch.
I don't think you knew what sport she plays. You got to be in depth on this type of thing.
I actually did a soccer game. I was doing the camera one night when she came up and did an interview with her mom during a Ludington soccer match. Yep.
The double pump. I thought it would get somebody to jump off, but no. Didn't happen.
Chastity Sellers gets one of two free throws. Ludington up 62-9. 5:30 left in the ball game.
This is where Julia thought the running clock would come into effect, but she was a little bit behind schedule tonight.
She was. Hey, Oriole Nation, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. As Ludington gets a shot off by Kwitneski. He's had two chances. Now look at Forfinski, and they're fighting for it.
That was a really impressive catch by Eloise. That was really impressive. The ball was caught in the high post, and the pass down to the low post wasn't a good one, but nice hands.
North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance.
The C's parted on that out-of-bounds play, Scoop.
Eloise with the basket. Her first points of the game. OV comes right back down. Basket by, I think that was 23, Cadence Day. Ludington 64, Muskegon Orchard View 11. 4:22 left of the game. Bowman 15-footer up. No good. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Orchard View basketball. Boy, Coach Stowe who was one of your players, he likes executing the shank shuffle as 5 Orioles go to the bench, 5 new Orioles come in.
No, there's not many more people who are a more empathetic, caring person than Coach Stowe is, and it's just trying to get everybody involved and get everybody some minutes. It's not great to have these games against competition like this, but at the same time, there are a lot of positives. Everybody gets to get in the basketball game and get some minutes and feels a little bit more a part of it. So that's the positive part of it. And Coach Stowe's trying to do everything he can to get everybody involved.
Madeline Kenyon with the basketball. She's out there now with Peyton Welch, also Leonie Sensfelder, Jordan Anderson, and you also have out there number 20, Eliana Jeruzal. 3:12 to go. Running clock's been in effect since the start of the second half. Ludington up 64-11. And again, we thank Dr. Jacob Singh and North Star Chiropractic. They're located at 311 South Rath Avenue. You can call 231-843-8200. Oriole performance is their top priority at North Star Chiropractic. 2:43 left in the game. This West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. Again, our next telecast, live stream, Tuesday, February 18th, right back here at Hawley. Girls basketball against the Montague Wildcats. First free throw is up and in there. Ludington up 64-12. Now when we get to 2 minutes here, Coach Shank, I'm about positive that free throws, the clock will stop.
We're going to see right here, Scoop.
Yep.
I hope you're right.
It becomes fit. Injuries and timeouts. And now free throws, injuries and timeouts.
Kept running. I don't know.
It did keep running.
That was scoreboard error right there.
Scoreboard
is that
error.
Tyrone down there?
Yeah.
Or is that still running?
So Journey Johnson got 1 of 2 free throws. And here come the Orioles. Nice pass from Quintinuski. Oh, that was a pretty pass. She hits her fellow freshman right there. Grace Forfinski, who gets the basket. Orioles up 66-12.
Nice left hand by Grace right there. You give some kudos to Coach Veneman as well. Coach Veneman has really spent a lot of time with these younger girls over the last few years, getting them into the gym and,
Yep. Kelsey Bowman gets the basket.
Helping develop them.
Now, nice pass there from Kaya Jones to
It's a melee
Forfinski.
out there. It's a melee.
Yep.
She doesn't want to shoot
Sensfelder,
it.
they want her to shoot it.
No.
They keep passing back and forth, and she passes
Eloise
it.
Eloise is going to take it.
Eloise will take the 2 right there. They are doing their best to get their teammate and the foreign exchange student.
She's more of a distributor, kind of like you were in your days. You weren't much of a scorer. You were just a distributor.
Yeah, exactly. Coach, my last formal year of playing basketball was Mike Peterson was my coach, and it was 5th grade at Franklin Elementary School.
I'm kind of wondering if you would have been able to make this OV varsity girls team right here. I'm kind of wondering if your skill set would have been good enough.
Probably not. Free throw is no good there by...
If Mike Peterson couldn't have turned you around, I don't know who could have. I seen Coach Peterson in here. He's in the gym a lot. Yeah, if he couldn't have turned your game around, I don't know who could have.
Thad, my highlight of my elementary school basketball career was beating Bob Giacomino in a free throw shooting contest at the old Franklin Gym.
I don't think Bob Giacomino was known for his free throws. I think he was more of a post player.
He wasn't, but he was a lot better basketball player than I ever was.
Uh-oh, see what's going to...
all right,
turnover
we're down
right
to
there.
29 seconds left in the game. Ludington up 70-12.
Yeah, I kind of was trying to imagine you running the point out there for OV right now, trying to distribute the ball to some of those
At my high
girls
school
to get
weight or
them
my
some
current
shots.
weight? It's good for a great laugh. Oh, boy, I haven't had a gut-busting laugh like this in a while. We're down to 8 seconds left. Hey,
Coach,
Yeah.
the girls want him to call a timeout to get her a shot, but
2
that's
seconds,
not
1
the
second.
right
That's
thing
going to be the
do.
ball game. Your final score: the Ludington Orioles 70, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 12. And we're going to step aside. We'll be back in 2 minutes for the Smith and Eddy post-game show right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Smith and Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith and Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith and Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington 70, Muskegon Orchard View 12. Ludington outscored the Cardinals 12-4 in that fourth quarter. The running clock in effect the entire second half, Coach Shank.
Yeah, Scoop, I'm going to do a couple shout-outs. We didn't have enough time for some of our sponsors tonight, and the Oriole Sports Network is nothing without its sponsors. Big shout-out to Team Loney Real Estate. Thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie at 231-794-9740 or Christine at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street, Ludington. And a big shout out to Urka, who's been with us from the very beginning. Urka Auto Centers, founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area. Come by and see us today. The Urka family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Yeah, good showing for the Lady Orioles tonight. You know, what can you say? OV's not very good, you know, and they're not a very good basketball team, but they came out and they gave a good deal of effort tonight. And I thought Ludington got some things done. The worry as a coach all the time in games like this is, can you use this opportunity to get better a little bit? And I thought the Ludington team showed patience on the offensive end and shared the ball and tried to work on a little execution and things of that nature. Coach Doe's teams always play really, really hard. Those girls are continually dig in on the defensive end. So, good outing for Ludington in a situation that is not an ideal situation sometimes to get better as a basketball team.
Yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying, Coach, and we'll talk to Coach Warren Stowe about that when he comes up here. Big thank you to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business, foremost in insurance and community support for peace of mind. Let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring tonight for OV, 2 points for Journey Johnson, 1 for Chastity Sellers, 2 for Alexia Wilson, 2 for Naziola Mendiola, 3 points for Isla Johnson, and 2 for Cadence Day.
So I got a high of 3 for the OV Cardinals tonight.
Yes.
Huh?
3 points, and it was that three-pointer at the beating the buzzer in the end of the first quarter, Coach, by
That was
Isla
kind of
Johnson.
like in the old days when Franklin played Lakeview. Lakeview would get about 3 or 4 against us.
Yeah, I remember playing against Pierre Marquette and Donnie Vandling.
Yeah,
and
Donnie filled it up on you
He
guys.
did. He definitely did. Franklin won, but it wasn't because of Donnie Vandling. No doubt he could shoot the ball. For Ludington tonight, 12 for Peyton Welch. 1 point for Eloise Kwitneski. 7 points for Madeline Kenyon. Jalen Laird with 12 tonight. 4 for Kelsey Bowman. 8 for Eliana Jeruzel. 15 for Jordan Anderson, and 7 for Grace Forfinski. Coach Warren Stowe, congratulations on a 70-12 victory.
Thank you.
Coach Shank said it, and I totally agree with what Coach Shank says about 99.9% of the time. He said that your team really showed a lot of patience on the offensive end tonight.
Yeah, I think so, and that's a good thing. After the practice we had yesterday, I don't think we showed a whole lot of patience, but I was really pleased. You can see them thinking, which is okay right now because we're trying to make really good decisions. And I thought Jordan, especially at the high post, was really not forcing anything and playing and just letting the game come to her. So I would agree with that. And our guards, too, who sometimes we have a tendency to kind of stare down the high post or the short corner. So I was very pleased with that in the half court.
Got some great practice in on the passing tonight. Really shared the ball nicely. And what else can you take out of a game like this? OV is just, they're on tough times right now, and
I was just happy sometimes in games like this you don't fall back on your discipline and you try to get every steal and slap and hack, and I thought for the most part we did a pretty good job of just being really disciplined in our press and being really disciplined in the half court. So that, and then I thought we shared the ball. We don't always, not for lack of wanting to, it's just sometimes we don't have really good vision. I thought today most girls on our team found their head up and passed ahead to their teammates, and that was really great.
Speaking of passing to teammates, the girls are doing their darndest to get the ball to Leonie, your foreign exchange student, Leonie Sensfelder. She gets the ball, and like Coach Hank says, Scoop, I think she's more of a distributor. She likes to pass that ball.
She does like to pass. She's a very good passer, and she's very unselfish and humble. She doesn't want it to be about her, and that's what I tried to tell the girls there at the end. I love that they're wanting her to score, but in the same token, sometimes I struggle with that because I don't want to feel like you're showing up the other team. You know what I mean? But as I told them at the end of the bench there, I said, just let it happen. It'll happen naturally. We're going to try our best to get her points because she's a butt kicker who makes us better every day in practice, and she deserves to be in there, and I'd love to get her a score, but I don't think she really cares one way or the other.
Yeah. Everybody got big-time playing time tonight. Grace Forfinski really providing a spark these last couple games. She's got some varsity playing time.
Yeah, she's making us better, no doubt about it. I mean, her play on the court against our opposition makes us better, and then you add that to our practice as well. We'd struggle with taking care of the ball, and to pass against Grace Forfinski every day makes you better. So that's just a positive all the way around. They're doing great. They're swimming a little bit, right? A lot of new stuff coming up, but they're doing great.
Your next game, Tuesday, February 18th?
We actually have a makeup
Monday
against Traverse City Central here at Hawley.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's our makeup game from a snow day earlier or a bad weather game earlier. So we're Traverse City Central Monday and then Montague Tuesday.
I think Coach Shank has one makeup game, too. You're trying to get North Muskegon in? No? Okay. All right.
Traverse City Central, you're going to go up to Traverse City, I thought. No, but yeah, we're Monday against Traverse City and then Tuesday against Montague. Those are our 2 games next week.
We'll be here with you Tuesday, February 18th against Montague Wildcats.
Game for us. They're a very good team, so that's a big game for us.
Yep, and we're looking forward to that. That's our next broadcast, Coach. And
great.
Great job for your girls on this win tonight over the Orchard View Cardinals. Your team now has 13 wins on the year.
That sounds right.
And in the conference,
I don't know. I think we've lost 2 in the conference.
Yeah.
I think we've lost 5 games overall. I'm not certain how many wins we have.
I
13,
apologize.
13-5 sounds about right.
Yeah,
I'll take it. That sounds about right.
I apologize to Coach Shank a number of times tonight. I'm usually up on these standings, so, but I apologize on that. We're going to wrap things up.
Sounds
we appreciate
good.
you
Thank
coming
you
up,
guys
Coach.
for being here. Go O's.
Go O's. Have a good one. Coach.
See you, Coach.
Yes. See you, Coach. Coach Shank, your final thoughts on this one.
Let's shut her down tonight, Scoop. Good to be an Oriole. Hey, wish you were an Oriole. Wish you were an Oriole.
You're gonna sing
Let's go home.
Hey, you're gonna sing the Vagabonds for us, Coach?
No, I won't.
Hey, well, with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, and my color commentary man tonight, Thad Shank, also for Julia Habman, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, as well as the cameraman tonight for the Orioles Sports Network, Nick Wysong. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from venerable Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 70, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 12. Good night, Ludington, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday.